What's up, beauties? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, this is a channel where we'll talk everything beauty related. And today it's all about this eye look right here. I hope you have fun watching me create this. See you in the tutorial. Hello everyone, welcome once again, and I'm gonna start with my brows. I'm using this pulley brush to just brush out the brows and give it some definition before I go ahead with my pencil to start drawing the brows. I can emphasize how complicated my brows are. So I'm starting with the soecial loose powder. The powder helps to mattify it, and I'm gonna use this eye pencil. It's Davis and the number 3. And a big shout out to my girl Comfort Zone on YouTube. Please go subscribe to her and show her some love. She gifted me these pencils. I've always admired these pencils, but I didn't know where to get it because they're not sold in my area. But Comfort Zone gave me a good number of them. Thank you so much, girl. I love you. So I'm using light strokes to draw my brows, and I'm trying to map out the area where I'll be filling in. That you see me measuring where my eye ends, that's my eye space, and you have to mash the tail of your brow to reach the end of your eyes. As you can see me opening my eyes, you saw the measurement I did, and that is the brow bone. That's where your curve has to stand, at that brow bone, and that's the end of your brow. I'm just measuring it out for you guys to see. So usually a lot of people tell me that my eyebrow is long. No, my eyebrow is not long. I'm following my eye space, and I have a very broad face. You have to know the structure of your face in order to know the perfect brow to draw for your face. Okay, so that is where your brow is supposed to end, where your eye something ends. And you also have to know that it's important for you to use very light strokes when you're filling in. You don't want your brows to appear very blocked and looking all artificial, even though we're doing makeup, but we still try to follow the face rules. And since the natural brow starts very faded at the front, that's what we want to do. And to achieve this, always make sure that your pencil is sharp enough, and just go on and draw very light stroke, and be very light handed. Please don't press on the pencil, just go very light handedly. Yeah, and fill that up. I shouldn't have done this other side because of time, but due to the nature of my brows, it's important that I show you how I try to balance it up. So you see, this brow is kind of lifted up compared to the other. So what I do is that I bring the pencil a little bit down. That's how you have to manipulate your brows when your brows are as complicated as mine. You have to look for a way to try to balance them up. It's true, brows are sisters, not twins, but at least try to make them look a little bit similar. And I'm doing the same thing, just doing light strokes. So to highlight and define the brows, I'm going to be using concealer. And to be honest, I don't know where the heck I got this concealer from. I changed my setting where I usually do my makeup. I didn't use that area, so there are a lot of things I will use in this tutorial that I haven't used before. This concealer is brandless, and I'm just using it to define my brows. The secret is the same way you draw your brows. Always use that concealer brush to just follow that same direction. It will save you lots of time, it will save you time to blend. And I'm starting at kind of like halfway after the start of my brow, because I don't want too much product at the beginning of the brow. It will just take you more time to blend, and you don't want that. And when you put a lot of product at the start of your brow, your brow doesn't look natural at all, and always use less. As for me, I use very little products. Others use a lot of concealer. Now I don't have that time to be blending. Now I'm gonna use the concealer blending brush to just blend out that concealer, making sure that I don't have any harsh lines beneath my brow. Yeah, I always have to go over that. To further blend out that concealer, I'm gonna use this micro blending sponge to just give it some more blend. And going over to the other side, I'll do the same thing, and you can see me starting kind of like at the middle, like half, is it 1/4 after the start of my brow, and I'll just do the same thing. For the upper part of your brow, you can use a concealer that is your tone, but I always like using the foundation because I just find out that it's easier for me. And when you take that foundation on that brush, remember that you have the excess concealer gotten from the lower part of your brow, so always try to like tap out the excess. As you could see me doing, I just tap it at the upper part of my skin. Besides, I'm gonna blend it out when I'm applying my foundation, and the same rule apply. Follow the exact way you use in drawing up that brow. So when drawing your brow, you want to try to be as precise as possible. And the same thing too, I didn't start from the beginning of my brow. I started somewhere around the middle, and then I worked my way through. If you make a mistake, don't worry about it. You can always go back with your pencil to just make sure that everything is evened out and every error is corrected. Okay, so I don't have a signature brow, you might have noticed by now. So my brow changes according to the look I want to create, according to the outfit I want to wear. So I don't have a signature brow. Besides, my brow are complicated enough, so I manipulate them any way I want, and it's thanks to my girl Miss Larry, who told me, girl, just draw your brows. So since then I've just been drawing my brows. If you have complicated brow, you can always use this method I'm showing you. And guys, I know this video is long, but please watch till the end because this is a complete eye look. Even though I tried including the eyeliner tutorial in this video, but I discovered that it would have been very long. So just blend that upper part. Make sure you take out any excess concealer or foundation. I did the other side, and now I'm just trying to blend and take out that excess concealer. You can go over with your concealer brush to fade out the start of your brow to make it look more natural. That's if you see that is kind of looking blocked. Now I'm going over with the spoolie brush to brush everything and put it in place, and make sure that the pencil is well blended with my natural brows. Okay, always try to do this step, like it makes your brows just look flawless. So never skip this step no matter what. For my eye primer base, I'm gonna use the Cover Fix concealer, and I'm using my finger. Further, go ahead with the sponge. Yeah, I'm back onto the Zodiac palette, so go get yourself this palette, guys. Use my code now. What are you guys waiting for? I had 96 color eyeshadow and you'll be doing shagara for me. Please go and use my code. Use my link to order this palette at a very affordable price. I started up with a very light pink, and now I'm going to that kind of light chocolate color. Over talk won't leave me, eh? Now I'm putting that into my crease. I'll further blend that same color into my crease. I think this color is Sacris Tree. Get yourself the Zodiac palette and familiarize yourself with the colors. The next color I'll be using is the Sacris in the number 6, and I'm using that kind of angled brush to just put that at my outer V, emphasizing that dark color there and smoking the eyes. Always try to blend and blend. The secret for good eyeshadow is blending. I'll further go in with that. Oh, my palette is squashed. I'll further go in with that color to place that in the inner corner of my eye, on my lid, and I'm tapping. Please tap. For more pigmentation, you can slightly wet your brush or use the finishing spray. It's like you use a finishing spray on it, spray it on the brush, and it will give you a maximum pigmentation. I didn't do this, but I'll do it next time. I only forgot. Tap and tap. So to further make my eyes pop, I'm gonna go in with that gold color. I just like the way this tear dot makes my eye pop. You're gonna see the difference in a minute. Like, it just gives your eye look a different dimension. Like, it just, I don't know how to explain it. If you know the word, please leave it on the comment section. I just felt like something was lacking in my eyes. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. So to further blend out that area, I'm using the very light pink I started with, and this will just eliminate every harsh line. Like, if you see at my outer V, there's kind of some harsh lines there, so I'll take that out with this blending, and that is what you should do. Always blend. My eyes were okay, but I wasn't satisfied, so I'm going over with the glitter. In fact, the entire eye look was gotten from this palette, the Zodiac palette. Go get yourself this palette. It's just so amazing. I don't know. If you're enjoying this video, please show me some love by hitting on the subscription button if you haven't subscribed, and remember to hit on the like, and don't forget the notification bell. I'm tapping in that glitter. I didn't use the glitter glue today, and I felt like it was better because last time I used the glitter glue, it was just making the eyes crease and making me feel very uncomfortable. So that's what you should do. Remember to tap and tap and tap. I'll further go in with that light brown to just blend everything once again. Just blend everything. I didn't want my outer V to be very dark, so I didn't add any black color. I wanted to do a detailed eyeliner tutorial in this video, but the video is already long as it is, so I'm just going to show you how I slightly line my eyes, because this is a complete eye look for beginners, so it's important for you to know how to apply your liner at least. So I'll just slightly do that now. The way I usually do it, I don't think there's any right or wrong. I just start at the center once again and I work my way backward. Everybody has his or her way, and I can't say that's the best way to do the eyeliner, but if you like the way I draw my eyeliner, you wanna just follow the step. So when I start from the center, I just map out the area in which I'll want the liner filled. I'm not doing very dramatic wing liner. I'm just doing like a normal liner. And when I'm to use lashes, I like to make the liner to look a little bit voluminous. This applicator was very bad. You remember last time I had to use this liquid eyeliner. I had to change the applicator because this one is very bad. But anyway, I think I managed to use it like that. So when applying a wing liner, you want to find an applicator that has a very sharp, start, like what you're using to apply the eyeliner. Basically, it should be very sharp. So when I go to the inner corner of my eyes, I always like to make the line slim so that the liner should kind of look natural, and I walk back my way to the end of the liner, then I fill it up. Like, this is what we have. And to further sharpen out that liner, I'll use the concealer just to make it sharp, but if not, I always just use my foundation brush when I'm doing my foundation, like I showed you in the last video. So this is what we have, and I'm gonna go apply my foundation and I'll be back. I'll show you what I use for my inner eyes, and it's kind of like a reddish eye pencil. I'll draw that into my inner eye. This just makes my eye pop some more. So lovely people, this is what we have. Look at my eyes, look at my brows, and now I just want to show you how I did the lips, because I actually did something different. I used three lip colors and I used the LSC lipstick. I started up with that burgundy color, and starting from my cupid's bow, I worked my way to the rest of my lips. I just used that lips to line that lipstick to line my lips, and now I'm going in with a pink color. I'm gonna apply that a little bit above immediately above the first color I applied. Then going in with the third color, which is the lightest pink of them all, I'm gonna apply that in my inner lips just to make this pop out. You see, it's looking good, but see the difference it makes when I apply that light lip color. So you just have to be creative when it comes to lips. Now I'm gonna set my face, and as usual I'll press that into my skin to just make my entire face look flawless. And this is the completed look, guys. Let me know what you feel about this look on the comments. I really had fun creating this look for you guys, and I love you so much. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? It's your girl Vienna's Beauty. Come on, show me some love, people. I love doing this stuff for you, and you know the energy it takes. The least you can do for me is subscribe, like, share my videos, and I love you so much. Remember to get the zodiac palette, guys. Link on the description. Bye.